Okay, we're back. One of the things that's, and you've brought this up, you consider yourself a folk hero?
I consider myself to be the person between the shadow government and the residents and the citizens here that have been screwed over by the city for whatever reason there is.
And you point to this thing about disinfectant byproducts in the water. They want to spend $60 million at the water plant. Mm-hmm. You say it may not be necessary.
I said that we looked at it. We're in compliance now for like the last year and a half. So I asked the question, I said, what have we been doing to make that difference in it to be down in compliance with EPA? And there were a number of things. When you put chlorine into the water, it interacts with the biologicals, the organics. Right. So that creates these byproducts. I've studied this. And I said, well, if we're doing that, can we analyze and understand what we're doing differently now to keep us in compliance so that we may continue to do that and not have to spend this extra money? Oh, well, we've got to future-proof the system because, we go in and out of compliance. I said, well, we haven't been out of compliance for the last year and a half, and you still want to spend $62 million? Mm-hmm. We did the engineering. We have it ready if we have to go forward. Why would you go spend $62 million when we could use that money for a lot of other things?
So you say
I push back. They don't like it. They think I'm a rubber stamp. And then I got a councilman that sits right next to me, Bob Kimball. He says, I don't have to do research because I got expert staff here that tell me what I'm supposed to vote to do. Well, that's why he got elected. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Did he have any ideas or any vision about what he wanted to do for the city? He sits there and he's snarky to me and condescending because he thinks he knows more than I do. I told him, I know about construction. I wouldn't even challenge him as far as surgery, okay? And then he comes off last night like he's doing me a favor, bringing this up. We did have to take care of it. I do agree with them on that because of what was left to us after Smith.
I thought he was part of a new gang of three with you and Ruggiero.
The hardest part, I think, is I heard and I've seen where he's been connected to us. Bob votes his own mind when he's not listening to the expert staff, okay? Mm-hmm. And so when that happens, he's not a part of a gang of anybody. So I think the fear there is that he might be seen to be siding with me too much, and then the meme page takes after anybody that sides with me.
Honestly think you're going to be reelected next year because you're a folk hero?
No, I didn't say that. I said that I think, all right, what I was saying to you is that I think people see me as the person that stands up and gives them a voice when they had some problem with the city. Mm-hmm. Who are you going to call? If you got a problem at your house around here, you're a citizen. Right. You're damn right. You're going to call me because I'm going to send it in. And I'll tell you this, our manager is excellent at getting things done because I've sent things into him. Next day, I'm getting a call from the guy that called me with a problem. He's saying, I don't know what's going on. It was 4 months I've been calling about this stuff.
Right.
And now it's done. Well, that's this guy and me. And that's what I want you to know.
Mr. Wagner, right?
Yeah, Wagner. He's good.
Wagner,
when you got a problem in the city, if you want, you email me. All right, with the pictures of what you got going on, and then I can get it forwarded. I
got to hit a couple of quick points. One is with Mr. Wagner. When he was hired, he was supposed to move into the city. He's got a beautiful house out in Chameau, and I don't think he wants to move into the city now. Are you going to let him off the hook?
I was the one that went and said I didn't think that he should have to move into the city because it made no sense. Now, maybe back in the day when the travel and transportation wasn't what it is, but it makes no sense to do that. He has a phone that he can reach anybody that needs to be.
What do you think? Maybe he'd notice the homeless people at City Hall more if he lived in the city?
He's noticed.
Okay.
He'd like to see it resolved, too.
All right.